A Drunken Stream. Part 1.
And how does that help her be less anorexic? Because it doesn't. And then why does like calling for like mass flagging or getting her off the platform or whatever, how does that actually help this poor woman on?
What was that again?
So when someone has an eating disorder.
Oh goody, it's that time. Time for Dr. Paulson's education in all things everywhere in life.
Listen, it's discriminatory to go after a woman who is sick with an illness.
But if they're a narcissist with a penis, have at it, hoss.
And act like you give a shit about her when all you're doing is making video after video after video profiting off of her illness.
And if I have to, I will continue making video after video pointing this out, how you keep making video after video profiting from her illness. Don't make me profit too.
And before I did that, I wanted to say cheers. I just got this bottle of wine. My husband just recommended it, or my husband just picked it up for me. It's made on bourbon. Bourbon barrels. It has like this hint of, what do you call it? Like bourbon. Anyways, cheers.
And just like that, I'm on the wagon, even though I've never been an alcoholic before. If this bitch tried to sell water to a camel, it'd die of thirst.
I've noticed a lot of the people that are doing this to her have their own eating disorders. And I feel like a lot of it is projection. Like, they have an eating disorder, so they're going to go after her for having an eating disorder, and they're going to tell everyone that she has an eating disorder, and so therefore she can't be on YouTube because she has an eating disorder.
Yeah, and just because I use my channel to go after narcissists all the time doesn't make me a narcissist. I mean, don't forget, I'm like the Dexter of YouTube, okay? Yeah, sure, I go after people and try to ruin them and take them down and stalk them till they're mad, but I only do it to the really bad people.
A lot of people have eating disorders. A lot of people have anorexia.
Yeah, I only say this because, well, like everything else in life, I've been through it too. I mean, I've even been through it worse. I'm like the poster child for anorexics on YouTube. Everyone knows this.
It would be akin to going after someone with bipolar and telling people that they're not allowed to be on YouTube because they're bipolar or because they're pro-bipolar. It would be akin to going after someone who has binge eating disorder and saying, you eat too much food and you're promoting unhealthy eating, so therefore you can't be on YouTube. It's no different than going after someone who's obese and mocking them, like Amber Lynn Reed, for having a dieting channel and saying that she doesn't lose enough weight.
And yeah, while I'm at it, it's also very discriminatory to tell someone who's educationally challenged because they just haven't learned the information yet, that they can't speak on matters such as legal advice or medicines or mental health. I mean, just because I didn't go to school for it shouldn't matter. I mean, really think about it. Who are you to tell me? It's not like you went to school for it. So how do you know?
My frustration here is that this poor woman has an eating disorder, and there's these YouTubers that make video after video after video pretending like they care about her, and they don't care about her. If you flat out fucking cared about this woman, you wouldn't profit off of her eating disorder telling other people not to watch her content and spinning narratives about her.
No, instead, you would talk about and profit off of talking about how sick she is and talking and sharing all of her personal business on YouTube.
But making a video after video after video telling this woman that she has anorexia doesn't make her less anorexic.
If it did, then surely she would have been cured by at least this video of mine.
If you really cared about this fucking woman, you would literally send her an email and you would tell her.
Yes, because it's the videos that are harming her. But if you just sent her a personalized email from you, if all of you did, telling her how sick she is and how much you care about it, then that would be awesome. That was a joke. Nobody send her an email, please. Do not do this. Katie's out of her mind for suggesting this. That is harassment any which way you look at it. Do not bother her. Just leave her alone. Let her be. Okay?
What bothers me is, like, I did a few videos about her a couple years ago when Jacqueline Glenn came out and did that shit.
Oh, well, actually, no. None of this bothers me. I mean, if it did, then I would have been honest right there. And I would have said that I also made videos and posts and tweets about her as early as a year ago.
And I responded to it. And I honestly, the other day, I privated every video. And I only had like 4 videos on her. And I haven't made a video about her on my channel in over 2 years.
Katie's math skills, y'all. Instead of dog years, we have bitch years. Which could be the same.
The better thing to do for Eugenia is just to tell her that you love her.
Once again here, Katie is not getting specific enough, and she's leaving this open for a barrage of people to email this poor woman and send her all kinds of weird messages. If you want to show her support, which I firmly and totally support people doing, just go to her comment section and say, I think you're a really terrific creator. I really enjoyed your video. Thanks for your channel. Okay?
Don't tell her she looks sick. Don't tell her you think she's dying. Tell her you love her.
Yeah, because a bunch of professed love from strangers on social media and someone's DMs or emails isn't at all going to make that person feel insecure, sick, or sad.
She already has low-ass self-esteem to begin with. She is sick.
Yeah, yes, see, my videos here that I'm doing on her are way better for her.
I just can't imagine. Like, people have said, you need to talk about Eugenia on my channel. And I'm like, no. You need to talk about Amberlynn Reed. No, I don't talk about other people's weight.
No, I won't talk about that because women everywhere, no matter how big or small, are nothing more than their weight. So no.
I don't talk about other people's eating disorders.
Except for going on and on for about a half an hour in a live stream telling you all how I don't talk about this shit. No.
It's so fucking weird. There's literally people out there that think it's their job to talk about other people's eating disorders.
And what I'm doing here is the epitome of same.
So if someone triggers you, then you just don't watch her.
What's that now?
Shut up.
Right, you shut up.
Every single parent has an opportunity to make a decision for their child. Nobody gets to influence a fucking kid without the consent of their parent.
Oh my gosh. The innocence and the naivete of a first-time parent. Oh my God, I remember those years. So adorable. What is he, 8 now? Yeah. You thought the past 8 years were hard? Oh my God. I can't wait to see this shit play out. She thinks that she can have total control over what her kid says, does, and watches. For real, some friendly advice. Don't pass up this opportunity of a teaching moment to help your son understand compassion, understanding, and illness. Okay, because you can't stop him from learning about things. You can't decide when he can learn. He's going to learn when he wants to learn.
No, we pay attention to everything. My kid is 9. We pay attention to everything he's on.
Do you need a hair tie to hold your hair back, maybe?
If you're a good parent and you pay attention to what your kids are watching, you don't put it on the creator to change what they're fucking doing because you think a kid's going to watch their video. She's not a channel for children. So why would you expect her to cater to children? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, because if you're a good parent, you just forbid the things that are bad. You forbid the YouTube channels, the stuff on the internet, porn, skipping school, fighting, drinking, drugs, lying, swearing, staying out past curfew, wearing makeup, dating. You just forbid it if you're a good parent. That's all.
If they're worried about children seeing something like that, there's a lot more creators that do and say a lot worse shit.
Well, what do you mean? I mean, no, there isn't. Not if you're a good parent and you forbid it.
If you're literally saying, I don't want my kid listening to that, then be a fucking parent and tell them not to, that they're not going to listen to it.
I know, right?
We don't need warning labels on shit. You're the parent. You make the decision.
Who needs warning labels? Not good parents. Us good parents, we just know.
I don't agree with the Duggars, but I don't fucking police what they say and do. I've never said to Jessa, you can't have a platform. I've never said to I've never said, Joy, you can't have a YouTube, or Jill, you can't have a YouTube. Like, have a YouTube. I don't care.
You are all allowed because that's me, the benevolent YouTube Karen.
I don't bully people.
You bully people. But.
Introducing Ted's Takes.
Anyone...
What about?
Still probably the most interesting thing on her channel.
Why are you so obsessed with people profiting off of Gabby's case?
Like, why are you so worried about people profiting off of a young woman's murder? What do you, like, the profit police for murdered people?
Her parents have fucking asked people on social media to use their platforms to spread her case around. And if people don't talk about it, the case dies.
Yeah, because police, especially the FBI, they only investigate crimes if people talk about them. And you don't know that her parents didn't ask me personally to spread this story around. Did you? Do you?
Do you want to talk about people fucking profiting off Gabby Petito? Go look at Sloan. His videos have 300, 400,000 views. I don't have, my biggest Gabby video has 70,000 views.
Yeah, so how dare you come at me over what I may have made off of my Gabby videos? I mean, you haven't even bothered to get my views up to like Sloan level. And until you do, you can just shut the fuck.
I have donated probably more than $10,000 to charity this year. How much have you donated?
I'm making so much bank that I can give away 10 grand of it. How much did my simpleton viewers actually donate?
I don't profit. I haven't even been paid off of a single video I've made, and I've donated money.
This is true. I mean, AdSense is like a month behind. I mean, I still won't see that money for like a week.
Sloan is full of shit. I tried to be friends with him, and he's so temperamental. He is so temperamental. He goes off on everything. He got mad at me because I didn't believe everything he said about Free Britney. And then
he turned out to be right.
I tried to, he can go off on tangents, you guys, and he can go off on like wild conspiracies.
Yeah, like I tried to show him he was wrong about that, but he can just go off.
Sue me.
No.
So sue me. Hello from Florida. This bitch has only ever commented on that. She's getting hidden. And I said, this bitch, and this one too. I've never seen you before, Blueberry. Bye.
Finding my channel for the first time? Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Okay, now it's time for member shoutouts. I'd like to thank
VVLCR, Busy Bee, ImFcknRakin, Openly Avoidant, Daddy Morgan, Channel Has Been Deleted, The Dark Magician, Young Man Is Not Drunk, Cindy D, Sassy Nas, Mariana Santos, Straysky, Christina Elizabeth, Tennessee Bell Mom, Jamie Schaefer, Fabio Suzuki, Karen Collins, Berillion, Ruby Redstones, TJ from Alaska, Hollyanna from Kalamazoo, Shyla, Pleasant Rain, Sassy Elmo, D. Connor, Haiti Joyless, Osbell, Kim in Darkness, Megan Broussard, Molly, Diane Harlow, T. King, Selena Colstead, One Warped Angel, Rose, TB, Austin James, Michelle G, TB, Cheryl, Pretend Fashionista, Crystal, Totally Clueless, Sally Godfrey, Paula Dupree, Missing Poster, Lola W, Captain T, Sue Elliott, Rena Rude, Sunny D, Grace Case, Berber, Bo Roundtree, Danny Marie, Claire S. Bear, Jamie Couchard, Jovi's Mom, Annette Carlson, Police Wife Life, Angel Cake, JCM, Kimberly Roddy Mom, Atticus Finch, T. Adams, Sky Vision, Leah, Jeanette Stevens, Gentry R, Jen Gerard, Poodlerific, and Yoo-Hoo Shoo Shoo.
Thank you very much for joining, and thank you everyone for watching.